strive for every day without apology. What them the right way, that's my policy. Shut the fall alongside Beyonce.
Baby boy, you stay on my mind, feel my fantasy.
Come on, girl, tell me how you feel.
Think about you all the time, see you in my dreams.
You don't know the love.
Baby boy, not a day goes by, nigga, feel my fantasy.
Come on, girl, tell me how you feel.
Think about you all the time, see you in my dreams.
You don't know the love.
Okay, let's get the deeper message. The understanding that the Most High has given to us in this event that happened. They are putting on a show over there in Israel. They are putting on a show over there in Minnesota. They are done. It is go time. It is go time, and they know it. They're trying to distract. They're trying to lie. They're trying to cheat. They're trying to cover up, but it's not going to happen. Let's look at this real quick. Jonathan Ross, unalived. Renee Nicole Good. Jonathan Ross, unalived. Renee Nicole Good. Let's break down the esoteric message. Let's see the message that the Most High has to deliver to his people through this. Okay, this is for the previous video I made on this. Jonathan, God has given. Ross, connection to land. Red horse or mighty horse. A red horse or a mighty horse. Ross, the last name of Ross, equals connection to land, red horse, mighty horse. Renee, renaissance, rebirth, born again, renewal, a new age. Nicole, victory of the people, Nike in Greek. Victorious and good, alignment with the divine harmony. Let's put that together. God has given the connection to the land, or a red horse, a mighty horse, or a rebirth, born again, to the ones who are rebirthed, born again, in this new age, the age of Jacob. Don't listen to these stupid ass Christians out here trying to make it seem like they're going anywhere. They're not going anywhere. For what? What have they done? What has the Christian church in the last 500 years done outside of lie and whitewash a Hebrew savior? What have they done besides steal scriptures and kill Israelites? What have they done besides hurt black people and hurt indigenous people worldwide? What has the Christian church done besides push white supremacy for the last 500 years? Don't believe them. It's not talking about rebirth or born again in the Christian church sense. He has given the reborn, the renewal of age, the connection to the land, the victory of the people to the good, the divine. That's the message we got in this. Don't listen to these clowns. They're putting on a show over there. We know what they're doing. We know what's going on. They're getting very desperate in these last days. Their magic does not work. This is the result, and this is what you see when a nation's magic, when a nation's demons no longer answer them. They're no longer being answered by Moloch. They're no longer being answered by their demonic spirits. No matter how many babies they sacrifice, nobody will listen to them. They will be going nowhere. What they're doing is a mass protest. They're trying to show the angelic spirits who are parked in the firmament, parked in the sky. They're trying to show the angelic forces, the supernatural forces, that they're good guys. They can play well with others. Look at us. We love the Somalians. We love immigrants. We love everybody. We want everybody in our country. We're nice people. We're good guys. It's already been put on record what you've done. You've already been marked. You can't reverse this. Trump has tried to reverse it by kicking people off Turtle Island that he knows does not belong there. But until real mass immigration of so-called Americans getting kicked the hell off of Turtle Island, the promised land, they're not going to. It's already too late. It's already too late, man. God has given the connection of the land back, the rebirth, the born-again nation, the victory of the people, the divine, alignment with the divine. Wow. Okay, all praises to the Most High. Tell me if I'm reaching or not. Tell me if I'm reaching or not. I don't think I'm reaching. Again, this is the result. This is the things that you see when their demons and their fallen angels no longer answer them. They gave them the okie doke. These nations were set up for a good time, not a long time. They're set up for the okie doke. This was the Lucifer's plan the whole time, to use the white man as much as he can and then turn on him. He's going to be coming and he's going to be revealing himself, and he's going to be throwing all these other nations under the bus and blaming them for all this stuff that he's had them do and that they've been doing under him. This is why they're scrambling right now. This is why they're trying to get black Americans out here. Oh man, I'm not going to go too far into it with this, but I'm just going to say, check out what I got with this. Am I reaching? Miss Renee Nicole Goodhere lost her life for trying to advocate for groups of people. Why? Why all of a sudden now have these people come out of the woodwork saying they care about everybody? It's because they see those ships up there. Those ships have had records. They've been recording and watching these people in their time of power, in their time of rulership, and how wicked they've been. They've broken so many celestial laws. They've broken so many land laws. They've broken so many decrees of the Most High. They've broken so many celestial decrees, so many laws. They've been watched and they've been marked. That's why they're all of a sudden caring about everybody now. That's why all of a sudden they're jumping in front of the gun for all these immigrant groups, because they know who's outside that firmament and who's ready to come down, and they know their report and they know the record that they have, and now they're trying to show the celestial forces, the angelic forces that are sitting right outside the firmament, oh, we're good guys, we love everybody, look, we can get along with everybody. Oh, those Latinos that we were kicking out, that we wouldn't let into our countries, we love them now, stay in here, come in Mr. Mexican. Oh, these Somalians that we don't even know what the hell they're doing over here. No, it's, come on, guys. We have to see what they're doing spiritually. They're trying to save themselves in these last days. They're trying to save their asses. The only people that they should be apologizing to and doing means they have to leave America. They're not actually serious about doing anything. They're not serious about returning or switching over some of the karmic debt that they have coming to them unless they start piling off this land. They have to get off the promised land. That's the first order that would show that they're even halfway serious about trying to reverse their cosmic how would you say that, their cosmic judgment. They would immediately, if they were serious about that, they would start clearing off the Americas, and they would start emptying their museums. They would start emptying their military bases of all artifacts and everything they have stolen, from the Aztecs to the Mayans to the Cherokees. They would give everybody their identity back. Everybody's getting their ID cards back. Everybody's getting the true history of the Americas. Everything's getting emptied out. White people have not done that yet, and they have not started to move en masse off of the promised land. So clearly they're not serious about the celestial forces. They know they have to apologize to the Israel. They don't need to apologize to Somali. They need to apologize to the true children of Israel, the Negroes in America. They're not going to do that. It says in the Bible that they're going to do everything but that. They're trying to do as many therapeutic, karmic changing things as they can in these end days. They're trying to play the philanthropist as much as they can to turn their karmic fate around. That's why all of a sudden these people are jumping in front of the gun. Now, let's continue to getting the esoteric meaning of this lady's name. All right, good. Alignment, divine, harmony, ultimate, reality, pure being, a pure being. Interesting. Connect all these. Jonathan Ross and the definitions I gave you of that to pure being, ultimate reality, harmony with ultimate reality. A celestial brotherhood of light, meaning good. You are holy, set apart, righteous, good. Rene or Renaissance, born again, new age, reborn, born again. Interesting. Nicole, victory of the people, victorious people. God has given victorious. Okay, this is interesting. There's always messages in all these things. There's always an esoteric message for us to look at. And I know a lot of you brothers out there and sisters out there are great with the numerology. You're great with the arts, the studying of the arts. That's the real arts, is being able to esoterically and spiritually get messages to break down these events, to break down the happenings of this world and see it on a spiritual level, see it through the eyes of a higher level, seeing it at a deeper depth, that which involves numerology, which involves etymology, the understanding, the breaking down of words, the breaking down of people's names and the characters involved in these stories. And essentially, remember, this is all just a distraction as well. None of them belong on this land. Babylon has always been split up and divided, and Lucifer's kingdom has always been split up and divided. There's a reason why Somalis were all sent over to Minnesota. There's a reason why they shoved a bunch of Cubans down in Miami. There's a reason why certain Asians got over on the West Coast, San Francisco, up in there. And there's a reason why they stick these certain immigrant people en masse into these certain cities. They buy themselves over here. How dare you, Caucasian, tell me I can't come over to the promised land? I helped you invade it. I'm doing my part in helping you invade Turtle Island, the promised land. This is none of our lands. All of us are about to get our asses kicked for being over here and invading this. So for you to look at me and tell me I can't come over there is completely stupid. Jerusalem has fallen. We're going to raid it. Just because you raided it first, or just because you got here before me to raid it, doesn't mean I'm not going to go over there to get my piece. Doesn't mean I'm going to go over there to get my little piece of the blessing for the short period of time we're allowed to. And the promised land is open and not occupied or not being protected by Israel. So that's why these people are over here for a good time, not a long time. They're fighting over the remnants of a dead nation. They're fighting over the remnants of Babylon, the corporation of the USA. Right now, Trump is trying to do his best to spare himself and spare his people to stay on here for a little bit longer. Hence why he's kicking off other groups of people, because those are the divine orders he's been given if they want to protect themselves. Start clearing off. He's like, well, we're not going to clear off, but how about we clear off Latinos first? And Most High is going to say, nope, all of you have to go. So we'll see what happens. Interesting stuff.